Welcome to another episode of the A-List Music Club. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth. And with me, as always, are Dominic and John. How's it going tonight, guys?
Good.
All right. And this is the show where each week a different one of us picks a album, playlist, CD, whatever. And this time it was John's turn. So, John, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you picked?
Well, to coincide with my movie pick, which was Natural Born Killers and Robert Downey Jr. in, I found this CD and I'm like, oh, I didn't know he had a CD out. So it's Robert Downey Jr., The Futurist. I was like $1. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get it anyway, just for fun, for shits and gigs. So Robert Downey Jr., The Futurist.
I think it's more shits than gigs.
And look, I came prepared with my shirt for this review.
Nice. Yeah, I'd rather watch that movie 100 times than listen to it. But Dom, I can't wait to hear what you got to say.
I don't know what to say. That's all I can say. I don't know what to say. Man, I hated it, but I didn't hate it. It was okay. I mean, he's doing a lot of easy listening type stuff. Restaurant music, elevator music. I don't know.
Like cocktail party music.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
It plays in the background. Yeah.
Right. He has a surprisingly decent voice. But then a lot of actors have good voices because they start off a lot of times doing musical theater and stuff like that. That's it. I mean, I wouldn't listen to it again. And in fact, I may delete it from my downloaded albums on my, but.
Yeah. It's something.
Yeah,
he's not a terrible singer, but he's not distinctive.
Right.
Like if I got in someone's car and they were playing it and I had no idea who it was, I wouldn't be able to go, hey, that's Robert Downey Jr. Like I could pick out a Led Zeppelin song. It sounds like Robert Plant and Led Zeppelin, And his voice is kind of very monotone. He sings every song the same, I think. There's no excitement, there's no emotion. It's very
I don't think he's probably doesn't have a great range.
Could be it. Or probably meant to be background music at a party. So,
right.
You don't really want to be loud, just kind of be mellow, I guess.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not something I'm probably ever gonna listen to again. It wasn't horrible, like you said. I mean, I got through it, but first off, not my kind of music.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. It's not really like put the windows down, cruising on a summer day kind of music.
Crank it up, man.
Yeah.
It's our DJ.
Right. All right. Man like me, I liked his version of Your Move was okay. Yeah. It was just okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Wesley.
Yeah, like you guys said, it's not exactly my kind of style. I think it's considered jazz. And it's not bad. Like you guys said, his voice was pretty decent. He plays the piano pretty well. Today you might think that it's good for a gag or a WTF play. Like we were saying, if you're playing in the car with somebody, you're like, oh, check this out. Oh, you'll never guess in a million years who this is. And I'm sure they will not be able to guess. I actually liked a few of these songs. I have Man Like Me, Broke, Kimberly Glide, and Hannah that I liked. The Futurist and 530 were okay. I liked the covers as well as Every Breath You Take, The River, and Smile. It's nothing I'd, like you guys said, I'd listen to all the way through ever again. But I'll do the opposite of Dominic, and I actually stuck a couple of these on my iPod.
Oh, gee, Christ.
Because I thought they were fine enough, and for that reason,
it wasn't. That doesn't surprise me because you like baby metal.
and for the reason that we said, to have it come on and just have a good laugh.
I could put a microphone in a fucking men's room at a truck stop chili joint and put a microphone on it and listen to the people shitting, and you would probably put it on your playlist.
Well, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. So
it's listenable. Just
no,
it's interesting.
It's something.
Thank God for the movies, because Robert Downey Jr. would have never made it as a fucking singer.
Yeah, don't quit your day job. He also wrote songs for him.
All right, Johnny, what do you got?
You have any trivia?
Oh, I don't really have a lot of trivia because nobody bought this album to write anything about it. It said in Avengers, in Captain America's Civil War, Hawkeye calls Tony Stark the Futurist.
Oh.
Mm.
What year was this CD from?
2004.
Okay, so it was right before his resurgence.
He said he wrote the song Hannah because of the movie The Wonder Boys that he was in. Smile is a Charlie Chaplin song.
I thought,
The actual lead singer of Yes, John Anderson, sings background vocals on his version of Your Move. That's about it. There's no Every Breath You Take on my CD. I don't know where you got that.
Oh. Maybe it was a bonus track or something, but I listened to it on YouTube and it was on there.
I don't mind.
That's weird.
Yeah.
All right, let's rate this. I'm not even going to say pig. I'm going to say let's rate this piece of shit. I'll start. 2.
I thought you were going to give at least a 3 to All Music.
I'm going with 3. That's what I thought. Yeah, just for the couple songs I like.
I'll be the most generous one of us, and for what it is, I'll give it a 6.
8.
No, I gave it a 6.
6. What the fuck are you thinking?
For the type of music it is, I was fine.
Oh, Christ,
I liked it
man.
more than I didn't like it, honestly.
What do you got, 10 years or something?
No, but you have to take it for what it is,
Yeah, it's a piece of shit, so take it for what it is.
But, I guess I don't know.
Robert Downey Jr., if you ever stumble upon this, I really like you. I think you're a good dude. You turned your life around. You are a fantastic actor. You are one of this generation's best actors. But I'm going to tell you, man, stick to acting, please. And it's not okay. I'm going to change my rating to a 3. Anybody that has musical talent that can play piano, write songs, and have a passable voice gets at least a 3.
You sure you don't want to change it to 6?
No, but I like to change your fucking brain.
All right. So next week we're going to do something a little different for the show. John had an interesting idea for us. Why don't you talk a little bit about it?
Well, we're all big Kiss fans. It was in all of our top 20. Should have been higher according to certain people, but they were in our top 20. So I thought we could make our own great Kiss album. We all pick for the whole catalog, pick like our 12 favorite songs and make our own. Like stuck on a deserted island, we can only take these 12 songs, this one Kiss CD with us. 5 Gene, 5 Paul, 1 Ace, 1 Peter. Solo albums included, whatever you want to do. Make up our own classic Kiss album.
Sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. All right, Johnny, give us your pitches here.
We Like Wrestling Podcast. It's a weekly podcast. 4 guys sitting around talking about wrestling. Past, present, classic pay-per-view review, tournaments, anything wrestling related, we talk about it. We just had Wes on as a guest. We enjoyed it very much. Thank you, Wes.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, anytime. I mean, you came all the way from Ohio. At least you can do is put you on. So, we're on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you find podcasts. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We Like Wrestling Podcast.
All right. And of course, for me, you can subscribe right here on YouTube, youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTrueBayless. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and Instagram @WesAList. Until next time, truth out.